Hi, everybody, and welcome to Cultivation with yours truly. My name is Cassidy McClure, and I'm a psychic medium based out of Colorado. And today I'm bringing you just a little short August recap. So I like to do monthly recaps at the end of every month to kind of go over the astrology that happened, some of the energetic shifts that were happening, and then just to make me relatable to you guys, I go over a little bit of stuff that happened to me personally, and then share the playlist that I've been jamming all month. So, yeah, we'll just kind of get right to it with the astrology. August was pretty cool. It was a big reset. It was a lot of relief coming out of June and July, especially. Those were really, really difficult months for many, many people. And we kind of, in August, stepped out and had this breath of fresh air, and we're like, okay, cool. We might still have some issues. We might still have some problems that we're trying to work out, but it's not like this pile up of bullshit that we were dealing with over the summer. So, we had Jupiter go direct in Sagittarius, which is its home sign. It's about expansion, learning, growth, spirituality, things of that nature, teaching, being taught, travel, things like that. So Jupiter going direct in Sagittarius, it's been retrograde since April. So we kind of thought about some things in April that maybe we wanted to start, maybe a new thing for our business, or maybe a new person that we wanted to meet up with or be friends with, or, something that we kind of wanted to start in those areas of expansion, maybe a school we wanted to try to go to. And then Jupiter going retrograde kind of put a little bit of sluggishness to that, but now that he's direct, we can kind of move forward with those things. And also just reflecting during that time period, are you satisfied with your journey, your mission, your quest, your adventure for this life? We also had Mercury kind of get rid of his retrograde shit that he was doing all summer. So he cleared his shadow, which just means that he regained the territory that he had lost the previous month from going retrograde. So Mercury's cool at this point. Uranus went retrograde in Taurus and will be until January 10th. So this is just kind of asking, are you serving using your special, unique gifts and talents? And are you paying attention to those unique gifts and talents at all? Then we had a full moon on the 15th in Aquarius, which was kind of the pull between Aquarius and Leo. So August started off really bright and energetic and creative and kind of full of possibilities. And there was this like big relief too. We were thinking like, oh my gosh, finally, like I can kind of get things moving now that I have some things in my life settling. And then, the full moon in Aquarius was that pull between Leo and Aquarius because they're polar opposites. So Leo was that bright, special, unique hue that you vibrate, whereas Aquarius is the whole. It's the community. It's kind of like dissolution into the all. And so we were releasing a lot of our need to kind of be uptight. We were working on seeking validation by others for our own unique skills. And we were also just kind of working on refining our skills and gifts and beginning to maybe think about partnering. Juno, Venus, and Mars. So Juno is the planet of partnering, and Venus and Mars, masculine and feminine, were kind of floating around. So even if that's just bringing in both parts of that into yourself and partnering with them, that was kind of in the air then. We had Mars go into Virgo from Leo. We had Venus go into Virgo from Leo. We had the Sun go into Virgo from Leo. And we had Mercury do that as well. So we had everything in Leo, this really bright, beautiful, special sign, and then kind of condensing into this detail-oriented type of, it can be nitpicky sometimes or neurotic in its downside, and its upside, it's about building really good habits and routines that are really good for you personally. It's about kind of discerning what's useful and what's not useful, and really doing things productively and efficiently. I was going to say proficiently, but I feel like Virgos are way more than proficient. They really are on top of their shit most of the time, I'm going to say. But yeah, so there's that. It's kind of, I feel like Leo is a really expansive energy and Virgo does a lot of contraction. So we might be feeling a little bit more of that. I personally am, which is making me a little grumpy, but I'm trying to roll with it because there's lessons and everything. You can't just have Leo season all the time. I think we would all probably be super worn out. But yeah, then we had a new moon in Virgo, which happened on the 30th. So this was kind of about finding out how you're going to serve, how you want to partner, how you want to, how these new things that are happening in your life are going to have to shift around other areas of your life, and how you're going to kind of work with those shifts that are happening. Oh my goodness, I was using the sun for light, and now the sun is going behind the clouds, which is super cool. I'm going to turn my light on real quick. I don't know how much that's actually going to help, but hopefully it does at least a little something. Doing this on the fly as usual. So yeah, we're kind of trying to look to watch our words and not be critical in relationships with this Virgo new moon, because there are things that we really want to create, but some parts of us that we still need to kind of get in line first to really have it blossom the way that it should, and sometimes that can make us super frustrated with ourselves. And so practicing a lot of compassion and tenderness towards yourself is really important. So then on to the energetics, kind of like I was saying, a fresh new energy, bright and shiny, that Leo, into that kind of like nitpicky, more like, what am I saying? Not expansive, but contractive type state. And then, yeah, the image that I was getting for this is like looking out over water, and it looks really clear, and so you're trying to wade through it, but then all of a sudden there's like all this seaweed down there that maybe you didn't see. Maybe it's dark outside, so the water seems clear, but there's just like tons of thick stuff that you're still kind of wading through that's still under the surface. As far as personal stuff goes, I started a new relationship this month, which I haven't had a relationship since like 2015, and even that was super short-lived, and so that's pretty interesting. And then I decided to do a workshop at the end of the month in September, which will be pretty cool. This will be a workshop where I'm partnering with one of my former teachers and mentors, so it's pretty special. And then, yeah, I'm just kind of getting back to business, getting back on track with my health. I had just a crazy summertime, and now I'm just kind of trying to settle into everything. I finally unpacked most of the stuff for my new place. I'm kind of like I'm running again, I'm doing yoga again, things like that. And then, yeah, I'm just kind of moving forward. Right now, just dealing with more levels of, like what do you do when you get what you want? Like, how do you deal with that? And how do you open your heart up enough to actually accept the thing that you want? Because you want it, and then when you finally get it, it's like, whoa, what am I supposed to do with this thing? And so that's kind of some of the stuff that Virgo season is plucking out of me. Leo season was like, oh, I'm worthy of love at my worst, and Virgo season's like, yeah, but also like, look at all this stuff that's like still in your heart that's not good. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see that. It's like specks of black dirt against some white tile. That's cool. I see it. Yeah, I see it. I'm just gonna scrub that away. As far as music goes and playlists and things like that, I was really into this guy called Orville Peck, which my roommate Kelsey, who's featured in Tipsy Future August, actually, she showed me him. He is an ex-punk singer turned super cool creepy cowboy. Very into him. There's a new Howdy song called Cathedral that I thought was really sweet. A new Alex G song. Alex G is probably my favorite artist and has been for the last probably at least many years, like since 2014 probably. He's coming out with a new album in September, but he keeps dropping singles, and each one I hear I'm like, oh, I don't like this, and then I'm like, listen to it enough because I trust him, and then I'm like, no, I love this. And then I was listening to Heartless Bastards, getting back into them from listening to them a long time ago. Big Pig came out with a song called Sunny that was good. There's a band Dear Nora that has a song called White Fur that's really good. And then, of course, last but not least, okay, Lana Del Rey just kind of snuck an album in at the end of the month, and so I'm not gonna really. There's a couple songs that I included on the playlist because she dropped them throughout August, but Norman fucking Rockwell, which is her new album, will be probably talked about for next month's recap. But anyway, it's been 10 minutes, and that's how short I like to keep these, so take care, and here's to another month, my dudes. We can do it. Love you.